welcome to another episode of Pompano Blueprint Podcast. It's your boy Go Getter.
And it's your boy Falls.
Today we got a very, very, very special guest, actress, TV star, music maker, what it is. You got so many titles going on over there. Arthur,
all that.
New book, we looked it up.
Mother.
Yeah, mother, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna just let her introduce herself. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel like you introduced me right. But yeah, y'all, it's your girl Miami Tip in the building. What's up?
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
I know I'm in the hot seat, but y'all might be in the hot seat too.
Yeah. I mean, hey, let's see. I'm off with the questions, but I got a lot of questions.
Oh, here we go.
I mean, we just gonna let you who is Miami Tip? For some people that don't know, because some people might know you as who you used to be, who you are now. You know, let them know who you are and how did it happen.
You know what? I'm just a young girl from the hood that, turned attention into income. That's the easiest way to describe my entire life. I just turned attention into income. It just happened by default. I thought I was going to be a lawyer or something.
Oh, yeah?
I swear. That's what I wanted to be. That was the goal. And then just here we are.
Yeah.
I had a whole bunch of different careers in my short little time here on Earth so far.
No, for sure.
Aren't you happy that you chose that though? You chose what you are now.
Well, I can't say that I chose it. It was definitely given to me, but I don't regret it. I'm just with whatever God's with, I'm with, and this is what He decided for me. And I wouldn't change nothing. It was one hell of a journey. I had a lot of fun. I got a lot more fun to have, things to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at the age where it's like I'm too old for the youngins and too young for the old. So I'm right in my prime right now mentally.
I mean, we can't even tell how old you. We can't even tell your age.
Thank you. I get that a lot.
Yeah, like for real.
No, don't hype me up. Don't hype me up.
I'm saying, we don't know if it like what. I mean, I know you can't ask a woman her age.
Look, I'm an auntie and a YB at the same time.
Okay, I like nicely put together.
For sure. Yeah, well, my question is I know you was on Love and Hip Hop, right?
Yes, I am currently on Love and Hip Hop.
How did that opportunity come to you?
Well, my name has been ringing. I've been popular in Miami for a staple in Miami for a long time. And I was the first person that they interviewed. Obviously, the foundation is Trick and Trina. Shout out to Trick and Trina.
Yeah,
but I'm the first person they interviewed after. And at first, I didn't think that it was going to happen because we shot a pilot, all type of things with a whole different people I ain't never even knew, whole different cast. And that was like 3 years before we aired. And after we filmed the pilot, I just thought it wasn't never going to happen. And they just called me one day and they was like, oh, we about to start filming. I'm like, what? And I didn't know. I ain't know. It was just an opportunity that I took.
So you saying you currently, right?
Yes.
So what's this thing I'm hearing about Love and Hip Hop going out? Like it's over with.
Oh, the cancellation. You know what? I'm not for sure. I'm going to say that. Yeah. However, I do know that we put a lot of work in this season and it's all about numbers. And, with the whole new wave with streaming and then cable networks, we really got to fight to stay. And I feel like we did that. So I'm not worried about us getting canceled.
Y'all got to compete with all that baddies and all that shit, right?
Right.
So that shit tough.
We got to compete with that. And but I feel like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta doing that thing. And I feel like this season, Love and Hip Hop Miami definitely stepped it up.
Okay.
So.
Since we on the Love and Hip Hop thing, I'm going to ask you, even one of my friends was like, because I was like, Miami, we gonna be with Miami Tip tomorrow. And they're like, you gotta ask her, what is it with her? And I think it's Eliza, her name is?
I don't know. Which name is it? There's a few names.
Eliza, the future baby mama.
Future baby mama. Yeah, that's Eliza. What is it with us?
What is it? How did that start? Like, because on the show, she's like, oh yeah, you've been on my tail for like 6 years or something like that, 5 years or whatever she said. Like, how did it start? Like, what is it?
I'm not on nobody's tail. I'm just, look, we on a TV show.
Right.
If there's things that you filmed or things that people know about you, it's my job to call it out. If I don't call it out, like, what we here for? If you made certain choices and certain decisions, that's your bad. especially if you did it on TV. Now, me and Eliza, we do have a history. Mm-hmm. We, dance together and things of that nature. So we know each other.
Okay.
We don't have any issues, but shit, we on TV. We gotta talk about the choices you made in life. You know what I'm saying? Shit, they talk about mine, I don't take it personal. We gonna talk about it. I own up. That's the thing. The difference between me and a lot of the cast members, that they don't take accountability and they don't own up. They want to be something more than what they not. And me, I'm gonna give it to you black and white. It is what it is. I did that. So what? Bitch, I don't do it no more. Them, they want to be like, oh, I never did that. I'm never gonna do that. And no, ho, listen. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a pass. Some of them, I guess they don't like they pass. But yeah, I'm just a person that holds everybody accountable.
The pass could be like a problem to like tap back in. Well, were you for real when you, well, I don't know if it is for real, but when you said the thing about the turkey baster and
I didn't say turkey baster. She exaggerated that line. I did not say turkey baster. I might have said something else in that, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't say turkey baster.
So do you believe that though?
I believe what?
That you felt like it got entered in and she ain't like, with the whole nut and all that. Do you feel like she put it in?
I know how it happened.
Oh, so you know it. Okay.
I know how it happened. It didn't you can't put the sperm dies after 3 seconds out of the body. I don't feel like it was inserted in her body, but listen. Listen, I said what I said. Right. I don't lie. You know what I'm saying? If you could find the files of saying what I said, that's what it was. That's all I'm saying on that. Because me and her, it has been a lot of years of going back and forth, and it's like, whatever.
Okay.
No, most dope. But I seen you've been talking a lot about some situation that happened with Club 24, with all the big meat situation, all that. I don't really know about it because I haven't been to Club 24. I ain't been outside in a while, So explain to me, give me a little backstory about what's going on with that.
What happened with 24?
I don't know, I seen you saying something about, when you come to Miami, you gotta I don't know. It sounds like you were basically saying you gotta check in.
You can't use.
So what sparked that was Big Meech had his party. Yeah. I guess it was like a coming home party, whatever it was. He was having his party. I'm not gonna lie, I was hyped for the party because that's Big Meech. I'm the era after them, so I missed the whole Big Meech thing. But everybody used to talk about it. I heard a whole lot of great stories. I watched the BMF show, that. I was like, Big Meech having a party. All the OGs gonna be there. All the who's gonna be there. So I was really hyped for the party, and I even made a post before and I was like, y'all, if y'all see me with my bag open, don't say nothing. Basically insinuating that it's going to be a lot of money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I was hyped for the party. Yeah. But when I got to the party, for me, it's not about Big Meech throwing money. This nigga just got out of prison. He might have a whole lot of money, but who the hell getting out of the feds throwing a whole lot of money? Well, I'm from the streets. I already know this. You know what I'm saying? So when I got there and I see him not doing his thing, I'm not tripping on that. For me, it was bigger than that. I seen that it wasn't structured properly as far as there were niggas with some money there, but because they had the DJ set up wrong, they kind of kicked out everybody from Miami that could have pulled the right crowd. It just wasn't structured properly. So that's what I was talking about, because it was people in the building that the people I was with came to spend money. I had to tell them, stop spending money because the vibe is off. They done played Rick Ross I think I'm Big Meech 50 times. It wasn't no vibe. You know what I'm saying? So that was my whole thing. I feel like they dropped the ball as far as having it structured right and the right people in place. And then that triggered me to also talk about there's so many establishments opening, in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, from people that are from out of the state, right?
Right.
And everybody thinks that when they come to Miami, I could take over and it's going to be easy. That really, you have to have the right people in place doing the right things for things to thrive. People in Miami, there are not a lot of people who have successful establishments. The ones that do, they have a lot of respect and they put the work in, you know what I'm saying? But I've seen people come for years, come in and out. They open a spot, they leave in a year because they don't have it structured properly, nor do they have people from the city in place. So I use that Big Meech situation to spark a bigger conversation for everybody coming out here. And it wasn't even no diss. It's just like, look, it's protocol.
Yeah.
I can't go to even as a stripper, I couldn't go to I'm not thinking just because I'm Tip Drill, I could go to Atlanta and take over Magic City. Hell no. I had to get in with the girls that run Magic City. You know what I'm saying? They put me on game and let me know what's up. First of all, who the hell want to go to a city and not know nothing, not have nobody who knows something in place? So that's all I was saying. It wasn't, everybody took it as like I was going against Big Meech. I'm going against 24. Like, no, nigga, I'm a businesswoman. I was looking at the business aspect of it.
So do he really own the club now?
From what I heard, he has a percentage of it or something, but he's more so like the face from what I heard, but I don't know.
All right, bad.
Okay.
And I feel like, man, Big Meech and that party was supposed to
go up.
Like you said, though, it's not his city, though, right?
They should have had me throw it.
You know, everybody who from Florida, everybody around here think they, you know that, so ain't it? Yeah,
but they wasn't from here.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it. I think you should implicate the people that has a name in Miami and put them in place. So
like,
you'd be
Finger Licking is right next door to Club 24. E-Class wasn't even there. Like, that says a lot.
Yeah. That's true.
But you know, there's a lot of allegations going on in the streets that we don't need to speak about, so that could be that too. I don't know.
I mean, it definitely probably is a lot of street stuff and all politics and all that stuff. But I don't, listen, my thing was just from the business aspect without all of that. And everybody just took it as I was just going against Big Meech and 24. I have no problem with them. It's just, I'm doing a review. There's millions of people that go to establishments and do reviews. And everybody just be mad when I talk. I don't know why.
That's just what it is.
Probably because it's you. You know, they know your name.
They know I'm not going to sugarcoat for nothing. They'll be like, oh, damn, Tip came. She going to tell the truth.
Almost deaf.
So, speaking of the clubs, because I want to talk about like you dancing and stuff like that. So you started dancing when, and when did you feel like it was a time to like really cut it off?
Well, I first dabbled in the game at 16 years old, and then I stopped. I got pregnant. Then I went back probably like 19. And then I stopped. I haven't been dancing like 7 years. So I believe I stopped like at, I haven't been dancing for like 7 years. It's probably like 30 years old, 32, something like that. So from like 16 to 32, off and on though.
But do you feel like, because a lot of girls are like dancing and stuff like that. Because I used to see you. So I'm saying like, y'all really used to do that shit. Like, you know, it go up and all that. And, you know, do you feel like the women are doing it like how y'all used to do it? Like,
oh, for sure not. It's definitely not entertainment anymore. Yeah. To me, nowadays, it's giving brothel very much.
Most definitely.
It's giving brothel. Like, I don't even go to the strip club. I pop in maybe like 2-3 times a year. I'm definitely not going for the entertainment. You know, back then, we were the stars. People came for us. People came to King of Diamonds to see Tip Drill, Mazzani, Remy Red, Royalty.
It's like the Flying Angels.
The Flying Angels, right. People came to see us. Now it's like the niggas is going to see the other niggas. That's what I feel like. Then the girls, they don't even put on a show, so it's not even giving a fantasy. So if I was a nigga, I'd be like, man, I'm finna get dressed and go pop out and stun on these niggas too, because these hoes is not giving nothing. So it's not the same. Because
now it's more like it's about that ass and titties, and they just gotta walk.
You know
around,
what? And then the strippers they dress like the rappers now. Like they stripper attire is big diamond chains, a big Rolex. It's like, why would I give you my money? You look like you got more money than me.
I was just about to. I told him that a while ago. I told him that if I'm in the club and I'm about to spend some money on a girl, and I see she got an AP on, I ain't throwing no money at you for what?
Crazy. Like I get the studded out outfit and stuff. You know, cool. You spend a little money on your outfit, but the jewelry with your whole stripper name across the chest and nah, I don't. And then, you know, they all line up to be chosen. I never had to be like, oh my God, pick me. I'm here, and run to a section like they be. They don't even give the niggas time to get a bottle or, you know what I'm saying, or chill. It's just crazy.
I mean, since you came from like the different era from the stripping game, like how you think it is with the new girls, like the young ones coming up? You think, not to compare, but like Who you think like got the motion right now with getting the money from the niggas? Like
girls naming now? Girls?
No, I'm saying like girls. You think niggas spending more money nowadays or it was back then?
I think they have it easier now, but they got to do a little more, you know, because I just went on stage for 10 minutes. I'll make 10 bands every week. You know what I'm saying? And maybe on a slow night, it'll probably be like $1,000, $2,000. But I was guaranteed money just to go on stage. I didn't have to mingle and finesse with the niggas, nor did if the girls if you had a name, you ain't have to do all that. Right. Now it's kind of like the more followers you got, the name that you have, the niggas is gonna come for you. They're gonna spend a check, but they expect a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Because really, you ain't even giving them no fantasy. You just look good, but there's 10 of you, 20 of you. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of you. Everybody got a BBL. Everybody got the diamond chains. Everybody got an AP. Everybody got a watch. Everybody got a lace wig. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the niggas just run through them now. It's just totally different.
But do you feel like the APs and the Rolex and the chains be real?
I don't know, but I'm all for fake it till you make it.
Yeah, you got
and the times that we live in now, right? Because everything changed. Yeah. And if you in the strip club and you feel like that's what gets the attention of the men, then that's what you got to do. Because, you know, back when in my time, the thing was getting your butt done. Yeah. Everybody got their butt done because that's what the niggas was gravitating to. So I feel like I don't see no problem. The game changed, so you got to adjust with it. Mm-hmm. So if that's what they got to do, and if it's fake, I mean, that's on you. But when they put that diamond tester on your ass in the middle of the club, you know, you got to take that pressure when it come back fake. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
If you had to give someone like a young woman like that's trying to get in the dancing game, what would you tell her like a cutoff time she should like?
I wouldn't tell anyone to get in the stripper game because I feel like it messes you. Like it comes with a lot. I always compare it to like going to prison or going to jail. Like a woman going to jail, you see a lot. It changes you. You go in innocent, but you come out a savage. So I wouldn't promote going in. But if someone is there and they need advice, you know, have a goal, have an exit plan, get your credit together. You know what I'm saying? I feel like every stripper should have good credit because we make that money in one night. A lot of girls were saying, Tip, the money ain't the same now as it was back then. So they don't make $2,000, $3,000, you know what I'm saying, a night. But they a lot of them make that, but they still getting their cars repoed and sleeping on air mattresses. So I would say, get your credit done, have an exit plan, have a goal, get in, get out. Don't make it, you know what I'm saying? Where you fall in love with the nightlife, the smoke and mirrors of it all, the fast money, and you there. Next thing you know, you 50.
Still dancing.
Yeah,
there's a lot of them going on right now.
And then when you done dancing, you become the house mom, or you know what I'm saying? Because you didn't.
Oh, you stayed there.
Utilize it or leverage it properly.
That might be a little sad to become a house mom and then you used to be dancing like that.
But you see, the thing with that is that you become so addicted to fast money that you never really invest in anything else. Or some people don't even know, like, what am I going to do that's going to make that same money as the nightlife?
Yeah.
It's definitely like, shit, I'd be missing it. I'd be like, damn, I know if I go bartend, I'll go make me $2,000 right quick. You know what I'm saying?
Would you ever, like, if you felt like you had to, would you get back in it?
Oh, I don't think so.
Like
my son is grown now. My whole goal was always by the time my son turned 16, where he could accidentally or whatever figure it out, I would be done. And I did that. So just off the strength of him and all the camera, like if it was no goddamn cameras around, I probably would. But I don't need no cameras around. And people be like, look, your mama booty shaking, she 50.
Not real shit though.
Yeah, that's a little crazy. I saw a clip, but it might be a little old. When you was talking about how when Santana came out the club and
oh my God,
he got shot, and I know you probably like, damn, y'all still talking about that? It was kind of like,
I don't know that.
Kind of like, all right, because I used to always go to the office, and I know how it could get. Like, you get what I'm saying, and you know how it is. People that be extra like that, like, you know, something like that could happen. Do you feel like, I wouldn't say deserve, But the way he was acting, because you said that he kind of was like doing a little too much. That's probably why it ended up like that. But do you think he deserved it from how he was acting?
I feel like this. We all have drunk nights where we do things that we might not know how far we're taking it or what we did. You know what I'm saying? And we just gonna let everybody have their drunk nights.
So he was too drunk that night. That's what you're gonna say.
It could be. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna blame it on the liquor.
Yeah.
And that's it. And everybody's entitled to that.
Toes that day to make them really do it. Like, do you?
I mean,
like
I can't pinpoint.
Yeah, no, not being like this person. You stepped like, but do you felt like it was that to that point for him to leave and then?
You know, we gonna let everybody have their great time. You know, Santana's doing great. We're cool. We good now, and that's kind of old. And like I said, we all entitled to have those. I have them every once in a while where I do too much.
Right. Yeah.
So
I still do.
Yeah. So like, I know you had a situation like when you had an incident from the strip club. Like, how did that? Like, can you give me like a breakdown what happened that night?
But shit, I fell 35 feet. Damn. I was 5 minutes from dying, but I'm here now. Still,
that's good. I never knew the real story. That's why I asked you.
How old are you?
35.
Oh, okay. I mean, you old enough to know.
That's what I'm saying. It's just I never heard about the real story. Like that's
okay.
I heard about it, but
I mean, it was just a night a routine gone wrong. But I always say that it was a blessing in disguise, because before that, I thought I was gonna be a stripper forever. Like, I thought this was my life. I'm like, look, mama, I made it. I could take care of my family. We could do whatever we want. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think that I needed a plan B, but that fall definitely woke me up. But yeah, it was 35 feet. I feel like the customer is the reason I'm still living, because I bounced off the customer and I still had a whole lot of injuries. If he wasn't there, I probably would have died. So from that night, the artery that goes to my kidney was ruptured. So it was kind of like bleeding out. And I know they said like 5 more minutes, I probably would have died. So my kidney is there, but it's dead. Then my left eye, the obituary was broken. So I have like a plate under this eye right here, because the eyeball was like sinking. I broke my jaw, something in my lumbar, and my left knee is like fucked up. And then my memory. And the doctor said that's from the PTSD, the memory. So I suffered a lot from that. But I feel like, I don't want to say I'm happy it happened, but I don't know, it was a blessing, because it forced me to get my life together, because, you know, at that time I'm making like 30 grand a month. When I fell, I probably had like $10,000 to my name. So I definitely didn't have financial literacy or the proper money management. And after that fall is when I got into music, because I'm like, oh shit, I need a plan B. Might not be fine and be able to strip for the rest of my life. So yeah, that's why I say it was a blessing in disguise.
Okay. I like that.
So a lot of people that bring up the fall, they be like all sympathetic with it, but I'm like, let's talk about it, because you know what I'm saying. Sure. So yeah,
I just want to know the real story. I got it.
Yeah, for sure. So I seen that you managed Sukihana before. So like, how did that happen? Like, where? Because I like before I thought she was from Miami, but nah, she's from Delaware or something like that.
Yes.
So like, how you end up?
So with Suki, I was in the music game. I never wanted to be the person in front. That has never been my thing. I'm better at helping people and creating, and you know what I'm saying? So when I had my run in music, I feel like I spent a lot of money the wrong way because I didn't know. And then the people around me, we were all growing together. So there was a lot of money spent the wrong way, but I learned a lot, and I made a lot of great connections. Because I feel like I was a little ahead of my time, because I was like before the Cardi B, before everybody, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I was, and then social media wasn't heavy at that time.
Yeah.
So I feel like I was ahead of my time, but I was like, man, I want to help another female. I didn't want no guys because the game was oversaturated with guys. So I just started surfing the internet, and I came across Suki. And I just liked her. And at that time, she already had the little, I'm 5 foot, but my throat 6'6". That's like and I was like, I like that. But she was just playing with it. And I'm like, bro, I got an idea. If she, because she was campaigning with the whole I'm a hoe thing, whatever. At that time, Coochie this. So I was like, she should remix the Use a Hoe Ludacris beat. I hit her up. I had a producer, my homeboy at the time, Grammy nominated producer, and I was just like, I told him, I'm like, bro, let's remake the Use a Hoe beat by Ludacris for Suki. He ain't know who Suki was or nothing. I'm like, let's do it. I'm telling you. He did the beat, came out fire. I hit her up. I didn't know how she was gonna. She was already, she was already Suki at that time, but more so known for her comedy and her gimmicks and stuff of that nature. It wasn't for the music. But I was like, let's run this play, whatever. I didn't think, she would be like, yeah, because I never managed no one. I never, I don't have. I was a stripper, So she took a bet on me just like I took a bet on her, and she was like, all right, let's do it. She came. I thought we was just going to record that one song. We recorded a whole EP that weekend. It was just up from there, just bringing in the right people, having the right connections. And I like I said, I like helping people. I like to be behind the scenes. I'd rather help you get dressed to perform. I'd rather, whatever you need from me, I'd rather do that than me be the forefront person. But for some reason, God always has me in the forefront. But yeah, that's how I helped her. Then I have an artist, Alexia J, that I also found on Instagram, and she's on The Voice right now. The Voice airs next week, and I helped her, was a part of her career from beginning. This is all from social media, both of them.
A host on there?
No, she's singing on there.
Okay.
She's a contestant on there. And so that's really big. But I found them, that was my thing at that time. I was passionate about helping women. And I'm kind of still into it. I just haven't found the right person, because I have all the connects and the resources to make it happen. But I haven't found someone that caught my eye yet.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, you've been in the game for a long time, so you know like a lot of the rappers. What is a rapper or a rapper that nobody knows about? Well, some people might know, but a lot of people don't know that you have like talked with or had some dealing with.
What do you mean, like messed with, relationship?
Yeah,
I don't do rappers. I don't do. I'm not because I know it's all a gimmick. You might like a rapper for who he appears to be, and then you get back and this nigga's a whole clown, or this nigga talk about niggas too much, or he's obsessed with himself. I don't do the whole athlete and rapper thing. You know what I'm saying? I like street niggas. That's my real authentic people. I don't like all that extra shit. So I don't really gunplay, but that we were 19 years old. Yeah, and we were really friends though, but yeah, I don't do that.
Okay.
And I was gonna say I'm all about learning. I see you got this book out, right?
Yes.
So like, what's about like this content creating thing? This is new to me too.
Okay, so we're gonna do the book first. My book, The Bottom Line, is an anthology based on 10 women from 10 different walks of life who some way somehow end up in the strip club. Some make it out while others get swallowed up by the game. Sex, drugs, greed, and envy all play a role in this vicious game beyond the pole. But through all the bullshit, the money is the bottom line. So I wrote that book after I fell. I took 2 years off. I didn't know what the fuck I was going to do. I've always been a reader and a writer, and I started writing my book. So that's how the book came about. And then I just started writing. I wrote part 2, which is Shadows of Seduction, The Bottom Line Part 2. They're available on all major book platforms. I did independent releases. Like I did everything independently. As far as like getting into content creation and my ebooks and things of that, because of the novels, that's where I was able to learn how to write and structure books properly. Content creation, people don't really notice, but I've been running social media since MySpace. Right. Like that's how far I go back to being present on social media. I was always making money as far as like appearances because of who I am, but also that had a lot to do with staying relevant on social media. I've never been one to shy away from the camera.
Right.
I'm filming everything. I was drunk. I have my wild days on. So like people literally watched me grow and, go through things. So because a lot of people got to see a lot of my life and because I'm so used to it, that's how I'm able to stay, consistent with all the content. All I do, I got this in my garage. And I just, whenever I got something to say, I just turn on the lights, press record, and I just talk.
Right.
I feel like it should be easy for everybody, but a lot of people be like, Tip, you got the gift of gab. Everybody can't do that. And I kind of be like disappointed when I'm like, bro, it's so easy to make money just being yourself. Right. All you have to do is be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like with social media, it is the wave. Everything is about to be digital. They just made a AI movie thing, right? People were talking about the storyline of the movie. It's deeper than that. Do you realize they don't need no goddamn cameraman, no actors. That shit's deep.
Yeah,
and I'm from production. I make movies and things of that nature. Bitch, I just started learning how to make an AI movie and I'm almost there. So that takes away from everything's going to be digital. We got to be ahead of the wave. That's one thing about me that I'm always able to pivot and adjust and stay ahead of the game. That's why a lot of times I'm always ahead of my time. Mm-hmm. But if people really catch on, it's about to be digital. The people who are going to be left behind working 9 to 5s are the people who did not do content because everything is about. Remember when content first started, people were spending money getting expensive cars, expensive, studios. It was, nigga, there's people making 6 figures from their car, no makeup on. Because they're posting 5 times, 10 times a day. They're staying consistent with what they're talking about. So I wasn't making money specifically from social media all these years, but I was consistent. And then once I understood, there was people with 5,000 followers hitting numbers and I just didn't understand. Once I seen it, I just locked in and I learned it. And once that first domino falls, there's no cap to how much you can make. It's really up to you and what you put in. So every day I wake, everything for me is content. I don't give a damn.
Right.
I don't care what I'm eating. If I'm drinking coffee, like that's just what my lifestyle funds me. You know what I'm saying? So if I go out to the club, nigga, I'm making it content because I need to get that back.
Yeah.
If I go somewhere, I got to pay for makeup. I need to get that back.
Yeah.
So I feel like, that's how the whole ebook came on. Because I'm like, man, it's so many hustlers out here and people that come from, my world that really don't know how serious, like, social media, they even say it is the new drug selling era. You know what I'm saying?
YouTube and all that shit.
What? There's 14-year-old millionaires from content. Nigga, I got tired of seeing. I'm like, what? I know I'm wrong. What am I doing? You know what I'm saying? So I figured it out, and that's my life right now.
Okay.
Most definitely.
So, since you said all that, would you consider yourself one of the best since, of your time? You had that going. You're still consistent right now, and then you're on TV. So from where you from or came from, like, do you
I wouldn't say
like...
I'm the best because there's a few of us that did our thing, and we Black China, Dime Piece, Jocelyn, we all come from the same era. We all dance together. I think it's all about mindset and capitalizing off of what you built. Like all of us were intentional about our image, what we were giving off. The niggas we was around, the other girls we was around, we was intentional. So that is kind of like an industry thing in itself. And now that being in that life, everybody now we have access to see, damn, how, really be inside someone's life. It's just, I wouldn't say I'm the best. We all capitalized we were intentional about it though. Like unintentionally intentional.
And who from the Flying Angels do you still communicate with? Like,
I don't really communicate with none of them. I mean, like Instagram, I might see them. Hey, they might see me doing something. We might like it, but we never wasn't friends, so. But I see them on Instagram.
Yeah, Because it's like a group of y'all. They all be like y'all right after each other. Like once one person hit the stage, the next person, y'all all did like, you know. So I was thinking that, you know, because you know a lot of people like to come together because we just where we came from, you know. I thought that was that
we never really have it, but a lot of them are like the generation after me as well. So in my generation, me specifically, I was the only one that did the poll.
Right.
But those girls that came from my generation, I'm still like in contact with. Like we still, you know what I'm saying? The like younger girls.
Strawberry.
Right. Well, not her, but she wasn't a flying angel.
Yeah, she wasn't.
Flying angel was like Mazani. Mazani's doing her thing right now. She's in the spiritual world.
Yeah.
I don't how do you say that? Christian. Doing her thing as a pastor. Spider, Magic, those are two other girls. We're cool. They doing their thing. Who else? A few more other girls, but those are the girls that I really like talked to. Black China, she wasn't a flying angel, but she was a known girl. We're still cool. The other girls, they were younger than me, so I don't really.
Yeah.
We were never really friends.
Since you're in the like reality world, like reality star world, like what's your opinion on this whole baddie situation? Like every show is copying baddies, like different networks. And do you think that it builds you think it builds character for like long-term career?
I feel like it can if you know what you're doing, but unfortunately a lot of the girls are just girls that they pick up. They don't have a lot going on, but they wild, lit, young, and ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like that at one point in my life, except we didn't have Instagram. We didn't have social media. We didn't have, you know, people that were interested in following us around. They can capitalize off of it if they have a plan. There's only a few people that get into TV, period, that have a plan. Do I agree with it? I just think because of the age that I'm at, like, you know, I see it. I'm like, okay, little mama, do your thing. I hope you do the right thing.
That shit everywhere.
But as far as people like it being copied, shit, Lemmy did his thing. He opened the floodgates just the way Cardi B did for female artists. You know what I'm saying? After all you see is everybody want to rap now.
Yeah.
You know, because they see that it was a certain formula and it can be done. But a lot of people ain't going to spend what Cardi's team is spending. They're not going to do the footwork that they doing. So that's why it doesn't work the same for everybody. As far as Lemmy creating a blueprint, and now everybody has a network. TV. Everybody has a production thing. Everybody's doing a reality show, and they're following the same blueprint. Drinking, fighting, twerking, a whole bunch of ungodly things. I think at my age, I don't agree with the activity, but I get, you know, the business part of it.
Yeah, the business and the money.
The business is like, you know, but everybody got to answer to God one day.
That shit crazy though. It's like you go on social media, you see that shit everywhere.
And I don't even watch it. I don't even watch Love and Hip Hop.
You don't watch
You know what?
You don't watch yourself?
I watch I see the clips on social media, and sometimes when I have time, I'll go back and watch the episodes. Like, I be trying to do the commentary on it, and I don't even have time to do the commentary. But I look at the clips on social media for I like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and Love and Hip Hop Miami. I think they're really good shows, but I don't watch the actual show.
Oh, you watch the clips.
You know what I'm saying? Even like Baddies, I'm definitely, at my big age, I'm not watching it.
There's no storyline though.
They try.
I don't even know what it is. I see there's other shows that emulate it. Like they had, Now That's TV. They had BBO, which is Bad Bitches Only, which I like that because they had the girls, but there was a money prize. They had games. They had different things for the girls to do to basically win the money. Of course, in the midst of everything, it's competition. So there's going to be drama. There's going to be fights, but there was an end goal there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you're going to do it for that, but then again, the baddies girls, they don't have to do all the competitions. They get nice checks.
Yeah.
But it's all about having the financial literacy to do the right things with the checks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it could ruin you too, though.
It can ruin you if you don't know what you're doing. And, you know, that whole TV world, you got to be careful what you say. You got to be careful with some of the things that you engage in. And you got to know how to, like when you ask me, do you want to know what we're going to talk about today? And I'm like, no, because I know how to reroute the conversation. I know how to dodge certain shit. So you got to be able to do that, because one wrong statement, bitch, you say the wrong shit about LGBTQ, you say the wrong shit about nigga, if you ain't black and you saying nigga, like that shit. Mm-hmm. Next thing you know, you making all this money, you canceled the next day.
Yeah, damn, yeah.
So you got to really, but a lot of people don't understand that this is all a business. Yeah. It's a business. Some girls get on, they like, oh, I'm about to be on Baddies, I'm lit, I'm about to drink Don Julio, we gonna be flying everywhere. No, for you, the girls trying to get on is entertainment. They like, we gonna get a little bit of money. They still don't have no goal or nothing to do with the money. But for the higher ups, nigga, this is a business.
And was eating.
Yeah. And by the grace of God, from a young age, I understood business very well.
Yeah. I think it damaged you. That's what I'm getting from what you're saying.
The shows?
Yeah.
It can. I'm not saying it damages you. It can if you don't know what you're doing. You know, a lot of people be like, Tip, why you don't go on Baddies? And it's not, of course I would go on Baddies because of the platform, the exposure, and, you know, me being around, I would know what to do with it. Because anybody that touches Baddies, or, you know, even now that's TV, those are two streaming platforms. They do numbers.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I would definitely know how to turn those numbers into consumers, but I wouldn't want to be on there fighting over if my juice is red or not. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't do that.
No, for sure.
And then a lot of them are young. Well, you know what? Shit, I just found out some of them like 35. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
But, you know, to each his own. Shout out to Diamond the Body. She went on there and worked her set. She knew what she was. Me and Diamond worked together as far as like music things. We were trying to do, you know, get her on Love and Hip Hop and things of that nature. Diamond, she's younger than me. I see a lot of me in her. Like, she had a strategy. She knew what she was going to do with it, and she knows what it takes. Mm-hmm. So I feel like she did her thing.
Yeah.
So you think she going to be on Love and Hip Hop or what?
I don't see her. She has opportunity and space if Love and Hip Hop, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not going to say if, because Love and Hip Hop is going to be around.
Yeah. But I feel like, do you think that it's like real tough to try to get in it? Like, to get on that show?
You got to be doing your thing.
Yeah.
They not just, you got to be, listen, everything is numbers now. If you go get a job as a regular, if you work at TGI Fridays, bitch, they say like, how many followers you got on Instagram? Everything is numbers. So it's like, if you staying relevant, however you do it, whether you acting a fool, whether you're the most positive person ever, however you doing, as long as you staying relevant, you have an opportunity to do a lot out here.
Okay. Since you always, well, not always, well, now you're showing people how to do more content and stuff like that. What advice would you give us? Because we obviously started
6 months ago.
And it's moving, and we trying to pick it up as much as we can. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I know like you've been on podcasts, but just content wise, like.
So I feel like what I do is a podcast, but because like a podcast, you just sit down and you talk, right? I feel like shit, that's what I do. I just be talking to myself. Mm-hmm. But it's consistency. Mm-hmm. You got to shoot as much as you can.
Yeah.
Like, it can't be, oh, we gonna drop this week, we gonna take off 3 weeks because you ain't got no plan together. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Then you can't get in it for instant gratification, because all of this stuff is streaming. Streaming is like, it's slow money until you get to the spaces where you're getting millions of views, and you know what I'm saying? But to get there, you have to be consistent, and then you don't know what's gonna hit. Like, the way this shit goes is anything could take off. It could be something that you don't even think. Everything that I post, it be the stuff that I would never guess in a million years that just go. But I wouldn't know if I don't post.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially with YouTube. YouTube, I feel like, is a safer way for podcasts. It's a safer way for everything, because YouTube is like royalty money. So that's long game money. But YouTube also, I would be 5 episodes a week. That's 5 episodes a week, an hour. That's 15 clippings each hour, stories, you know what I'm saying, that you use on the stories on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Snapchat is the new wave, but you got to have, I think, 10,000. No, it's a little more than that because whatever it is, I ain't got it. Snapchat has the most money, but Facebook, you got to shoot. This shit got to be your life.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's oversaturated, the market. You're up against a lot. The only way that you can win over anybody else is working harder. So you can't say, I'm going to shoot a YouTube video today. Then you don't have no structure for your next episode. What you doing next? So now you overwhelmed, or that don't have your dopamine ain't for the next episode. So now y'all don't film for another 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, no.
You can't do that. You got to stick to it. Look, every Monday we shooting, and we shooting 3-4 episodes every Monday. That's 1 episode a week. That's on a low scale for me. I feel like it should be, if you hear, take a day, 24 hours. You know how much you could shoot in 24 hours and how long that will last you before you got to shoot again?
Almost definitely. Yeah, I agree with
so consistency is what I would say. That's why I built my own studio. Everything in my house is for content. The bathroom, the bedroom, the living room, my garage got sets like these. I got lights, cameras.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, you have anything coming out that you would like everybody to know about, that you would want to share?
Well, I have my 3rd book coming out. I don't want to release the name yet, but yeah, my 3rd book is coming out. Y'all make sure y'all get my first 2 books, The Bottom Line and Shadows of Seduction, The Bottom Line Part 2. They're available on all major book platforms, and Part 3 is coming. I have a series based on my 3rd book. When my 3rd book drops, I'm going to drop the series as well. I got short films out that I directed, edited, shot, did everything. Yeah. So
short films from the book, like
they're just short films based off situations that I've been through in my life or that I witnessed.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be acting too, so
Okay.
If you need somebody like me, just
I got you. I got you. I got you. I always need people.
Yeah, for sure.
You got any more?
I mean, do you got?
Hey, we got Tip in the motherfucking building. So Pompano Blueprint podcast, you know what I'm saying? Y'all
Pompano
make sure y'all.
Blueprint. I wish we was in Pompano.
I know, right?
Well, it's Miami.
I grew up in Pompano. I grew up in Pompano. I haven't been to Pompano in a minute though.
Don't worry, we're gonna have a part 2.
And I want to go to Pompano.
Yeah, it's gonna be in Pompano.
Okay.
This time it will be in like a panel.
Okay.
For the people.
Like
you straight with that?
I'm gonna bring security. It's cool.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's gonna be like all the females, but y'all, you gotta bring security. You straight?
I'm cool. I mean, I've checked y'all stuff out. I feel like I'll vibe with y'all. I'm gonna be the auntie of the crew.
Nah. We have people like of age, like our age or a little bit.
But those I've seen. You have people that are older, but those are like one-on-ones. Those are like. But like the panel, I see is a lot of young girls.
Yeah. Well, because they like, they really be
ready.
Like they got something to say, like they want to go off.
You see how Baddies runs?
Yeah.
Because them young girls is ready. So y'all need to utilize them. Well, y'all are utilizing them. Y'all need to utilize them more.
It get close, but more passive aggressive. I'm sure if they got like a little crazier, it'll spice it up a little bit, but we'll see.
But I think they'll love to be in the presence with you though. You know
we gonna have fun.
Yeah, for sure.
We gonna vibe
out for sure.
I'll definitely
if
vibe.
we did do it like that, I'm sure they would have been like, oh
yeah, she gonna be there. Yeah, it's up. Yeah, for real. But we gonna make it happen though.
We can set it up.
That'll be cool. No, I'm down.
So we closing out. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, please.
For real,
this
for sure.
This is gonna be the best episode we got right now. So
it gotta be.
Yeah, it is. And we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I know coming here and all that was just like crazy.
It's done.
But see, I understand. I understand life. I understand the way things go, and I'm a firm believer that when it's hard, that's when it be the best. I'm a firm believer in that. And then I also respect what people are trying to do. If I see that you trying and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and I'm, closed mouths don't get fed. So you reached out. I don't know which one of y'all reached out.
I reached out. I'm the one with my idea.
You reached out, and I kind of just look through. As long as I see a person or people like trying, I'm going to try my best to make it happen to help, because that's me giving back. I'll get my blessings in other ways.
Yeah, for sure. We appreciate you.
Before we close out, we're going to do a quick fit check.
Oh my god!
I
ain't even get dressed. No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I didn't even get dressed. Oh my god!
Come on, I see the hat logo. I ain't gonna say the name, but I let you say it. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I mixed it up. This is we can't do a fit check on this.
Well, just you could tell the people what you got on, like you know.
First of all, they know I'm a Fashion Nova girl, so this is Fashion Nova. My sneakers are Fashion Nova. Okay. This is Prada. This is Louis. But it's like nothing.
Yeah, you gotta let them know the Florida sauce. We got that. You know what I'm saying?
But I didn't even get dressed.
But I mean, it's still you put it on.
Trust me.
You know what I'm saying?
It was rich.
Yeah.
You go pull up to the club right now.
Yeah,
right now. Come on, now you know that.
The happy hour and
you can pull up the shisha like that.
I'll probably go to Shisha like
that. Yeah, like you go to Shisha Hollywood or something like that.
Yeah, I can go to Shisha like that.
So yeah,
for sure. Another great episode. You know what I'm saying? Open up Blueprint.
We'll see y'all next time. Bye.